Hello, everybody. This is Kill Me Horde. Welcome back to Call of Cthulhu. I found out what year it was from. 2018. I'm reconstructing a scene.
These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago. Someone has been taking them since the time of the Hawkins death. Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Brain.
What happened here?
Someone punched the mirror. I didn't fail. I failed the psychology check.
pt2. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins? It smells as bad as it looks. Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Yes. Ow. J. That's what I was trying to do. I have 2 CP. Validate. Why my mouse broke? I cannot click. I cannot click. My clicking ability has been lost.
Someone settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
What about it?
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach.
It does kind of look like how
Can
they
you explain what
depict
this
Lestrade
painting
a
is
lot.
doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
It pays off to be nice to the
God
police a
damn it.
lot.
Her again.
Okay.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
I'm so confused.
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Damn. That's a little little messed up a bit. How that went, you know. I don't understand her, like, anger at me. So it doesn't make sense to me. Thanks, officer.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I thought the mansion burned in a fire.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it.
Glad I can
It's just that this discovery shakes my
pause
convictions.
mid,
That's
stuff
why you're
like
so
that,
keen to find out who removed the painting from the
you
mansion.
know?
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched.
Oh, yeah?
Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Night falls
Yeah, let's
quickly
go.
here. And I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you. If only to reassure Silas.
Why
Fair
not?
enough.
You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Fair enough. I want to get this man killed. I keep doing this shit.
(1693). This house is much older than it seems. But the architecture seems too recent.
The house is older than the Hawkins family.
Poor kid. Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't...
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
They need me to give him a minute for something. I wasn't paying attention. I would have been railroaded that way regardless. I wasn't even realizing that I was doing that. Bradley can meet up with me again whenever he feels like it.
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place.
It's a weird way for a tree to fall. You go ahead, Officer Bradley. I'll keep going. Actually, Officer Bradley, I feel like I need you up over there right now. I think Old Man Silas will kill me. Bradley. Bradley.
The caretaker takes great care of these graves. Someone must...
Yeah, I'm gonna get shot at or something. If I'm not careful. I think Silas has a shotgun. It wouldn't surprise me at all.
I'll have to find another entrance.
Oh shit. Come back. Rust.
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa!
Whoa!
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin.
Yeah, that's it, vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do.
Ha
Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Speech skill.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Thank you, Silas. You're a real one. Is this where your house is, Silas? Silas, this is a pretty cool house. You're like just down from the mansion. You got a whole shack.
The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the
Oh,
world.
his house is locked. Of course his house is locked. Why would I be?
Rather Spartan. I know a thing or two about solitude myself.
Okay, we'll go around to see what's on the other side of that box.
Bourbon. Empty, of course.
Sorry, Silas, I'm looking into your house. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. This way is locked.
This gate is locked.
This gate is locked. Silas. Actually, I don't know where Silas went. Oh, there's Bradley.
Pierce, shall we enter? Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
You didn't help me at all. Silas would have been much
Let's
nicer
take a
to
look
me
inside.
if you were here.
I'm with you.
It's this game's kind of ridiculous, just a little bit.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
I don't like being flashbanged like this.
What kind of meat is this?
Pig. Horse.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Okay, blinding again.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Okay, don't run, got it. If I run, I have no light.
Silas managed to bring the fire up
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
under control. But it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
I don't appreciate being blinded.
They had a fight.
Smashed oil lamp.
Why? The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? Did it stop at the time of the fire? Did someone escape the fire?
Someone escaped the fire.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Bam, bam. Blam. Blam. I have a character point. What should I put it in? So, to explain the percentages, if I do a psychology check, I have a 20% chance of success, I think. And like these 40s. Whoops. Oh, Silas, okay.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in...
This door is locked.
Chief ain't nothing. History. Medicine progression. Where are you leading me, Bradley, so I know not to go there
Lyrics
immediately?
of the Drunken Sailor. A sea shanty.
The stairs are blocked.
This door is blocked from the outside.
It's the front door.
An original edition of Mary
Minor
Shelley's
building, don't you think?
Frankenstein. Dated
Do you know that the
1818.
Hawkins were among the wealthiest families on the island?
They were? That sounds about right. Moby Dick.
Moby Dick. Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. This piano is in disrepair.
Whoops.
Looks like the Hawkins kept it. This place was falling apart long before the fire. What do you know about Charles? A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems
If
they
you're
got here
right,
around the 14th
we should be able to
century.
find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
More medicine knowledge. More medicine.
There's something disturbing about this painting. 20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep. A crowbar. Could prove useful.
Crowbar. Ow. It got hot. Or I burned my finger with it.
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla. What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to recur, believe me that although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Wellard. It kind of hurt my eyes a little bit.
Locked.
Locked. Not locked.
The boys' room.
Oh my fucking god. Blinded!
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
Book.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
Protect himself from Injun Joe.
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Okay.
What will her room reveal about her?
Oh, jack shit.
Barbiturates.
Oh, barbiturates.
Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated, resorting to such a treatment. A barbiturate prescription from a certain Dr. Fuller. That's a massive dose. Was Sarah violent?
Can I pick the lock? Broke the lock.
This padlock is too complicated for me. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
It's too complicated, he says. Too complicated. Maybe I should have dumped all my points into investigation like a nerd.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Oh, so it's not for the padlock, it's for this. Okay.
door is blocked on the other side. Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other. This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
That's a lot of money at that point in time. Like, this is like the 1920s. The middle of the Great Depression. $500. Return. $1,680.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult?
No.
What was she trying to achieve?
No way.
Bradley? Is that you?
Bradley?
Is anyone there?
Bradley. Where are you? Oh. Hey, that's me.
You!
Yeah, get the fuck back
Stop.
here.
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
I'll cover you.
This door was closed earlier.
Yeah, it was locked earlier.
Where did he go?
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Do
Oh.
you really think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
Nope.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times. It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
No
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins. It looks like an old Seaway map.
Scylla does that. The prodigal does this. The orphans, or the Orpheus did this. And the Saint Claudine did that.
Seems like this came from a log.
3353.
There must be a link with the Seaway map. There
Right,
must be a
that's,
link with the Seaway map. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Aha!
Looks like it worked.
Well done, Pierce.
Thank you, sir. Tunnels under the Hawkins mansion. There's tunnels, my God. My God, guys, there's tunnels. I think Bradley's gonna die.
Secret passage under the manor, like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah, 3 seats.
Oh, fine, I'll go into the Reconstruction world and I have to deal with it.
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others?
Good question. I don't like that they're faceless.
What is this mask supposed to represent?
Yeah, I'm not occult enough to know.
Did Charles Hawkins hide something in this chest?
That's not creepy. So I can't leave this until I do this.
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Was Sarah Hawkins here?
It's like staring into the sun. Can I pick it?
This symbol. What does it mean?
Oh, I got occultism progression. That was a big progression on occultism. Bradley, where are you? There you are. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Wouldn't be surprised if the stairs gave out underneath me.
Of course.
And something tells me that the key is climbing these steps. There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
The passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way. If possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Fine, fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below.
Whatever you say, officer. Whatever you say. Oh, give me the lesser light source. Shit, I don't even need it. Nope, I gotta go this way. Hey, that collapsed behind me. That's what I get for touching wood.
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust.
Oh yeah, it will.
An old diary.
Diary of the pastor's wife.
A sad way to go.
Actually, let me look at that diary again. Where's the diary? In this volume, there's mention of the beliefs of the Lost Tribe. They worshipped an entity that spoke to them in their sleep. The whole tribe seemingly disappeared in a mass sacrifice to the glory of their deity.
These paintings must be several centuries old. A sad way to go.
Several centuries is a little bit of an understatement, I think. I think it's probably older than that. Honestly. Yeah. That's the way out, so...
Time has weakened these structures.
Can't wait till I'm back here later in the game. Just suddenly remembered something I absolutely hated when I played this game the first time.
I don't have time to search them all. It looks like animal oil, but certainly not whale.
Yeah. Green fire.
What's going on here?
Piers!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
You try.
There's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
Don't do anything stupid. Like I about did. I about fell. Fatagan. Fatagan? Hey, that's me.
A table for sacrifice. A mass grave.
That's me. That was a slight mistake on my part.
I gotta... I can't breathe. What's happening? No, damn it! I must find a way out of here.
Different than the dream. Just a little.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is time.
Oh,
You will soon be one of us. If your body and mind are...
Alright, well, I'm gonna have to... Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to end this episode right here. Because I'm about to get food delivered to me here in about 2 minutes. So, I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.